In the deadlift episode of the Strength Coach Roundtable, Blake, Joe, and I talked about a cue for the deadlift called taking the slack out of the bar, or Blake referred to as taking the click out of the bar. I wanted to shoot a quick video just to show you what we were talking about. The way the barbells are built, basically, there's a little bit of space in between the bar itself and where the plates actually sit. So you can hear this in the click of the bar as it actually connects with the weight. So this is what the click sounds like. If you don't take the slack out of the bar or take the click out of the bar before you lift, it results in a very jerky way of lifting the weight, as basically you're applying tension and then there's a disconnect between when the weight actually starts to be lifted. So I'll do two lifts here, one where I don't take the slack out of the bar first, and the second one where I do. And I think we'll be able to see a difference in the bar speed and the smoothness of the lift. So the first one again, not taking the slack out of the bar. Now for the second one, I will take the slack out of the bar. The reason we like this cue so much for deadlifting is because it's very similar to the same coaching cue that we're going to use in the boat, where we want athletes to actually get good connection with the oar and the blade in the water first before applying pressure with the legs. If you don't do that in the deadlift, it's the same thing. You're going to end up jerking, pulling into the water, versus on a deadlift, taking the slack out of the bar, getting tight first, then applying tension with the legs. Same thing as getting purchased between the blade and the water, and then applying pressure with the legs in the stroke. Another cue that's very similar with this is the way that you get the athlete into the good starting position. So you can still take the slack out of the bar and be in a bad position to pull from. Part of taking the slack out of the bar is also this position of getting the shoulder blades in what I call the back pocket. So from here, you take the slack out of the bar, you put the shoulder blades back and down, chest up. You can see how this starts to raise the bar just a little bit already. Getting in this nice torso position is really key to being in a safe position to deadlift from and also an effective position to deadlift from. So all together, the cues are hands on the bar, take the slack out of the bar, shoulder blades back and down, pull the hips into the hole, and then if I just take the slack out of the bar but don't put my shoulder blades back and down, what that could result in is a lift that looks like this, where the bar starts to kick out in front of me a little bit. Slack's out, but I'm not going to put my shoulder blades back and down. And I had to lift out much more of my back instead of keeping my shoulder blades back and down and getting effective transmission of force from my feet through my torso to the bar. Alright, so I hope that helps. If you missed the episode the first time around, you can find it on Road Perfect UK's Rowing Chat YouTube channel. Just look for the Strength Coach Roundtable. And we always post a big blog with all the show notes, links to more videos and stuff at Road Perfect's blog at roadperfect.co.uk. Thanks for watching.